King word. If somebody shows you high interest early and it works out, it's called being intentional. But if it fails, suddenly it was manipulation. Suddenly, it was love bombing. And I think that says a lot about modern dating. Because yes, real manipulation exists. Some people absolutely use affection strategically. But I also think a lot of people are labeling disappointment as deception. Not every intense beginning is some calculated scheme. Sometimes people are genuinely excited. Sometimes they genuinely feel chemistry. Sometimes they genuinely believe they found somebody different. And sometimes people simply don't know how to emotionally regulate themselves when they meet somebody that they really like. The connection feels fresh, it feels rare, it feels emotionally stimulating, so they lean all the way in emotionally before they've actually taken the time to fully process who somebody is. And yes, that can absolutely be hurtful when it doesn't work out, because you could say, why come on this strong if you were just going to disappear later? But sometimes the answer isn't evil intentions. Sometimes it's emotional impulsiveness. Sometimes it's emotional immaturity. Sometimes somebody got emotionally high too fast and came back down to reality just as quickly. But that doesn't automatically mean the original feelings were fake. Because if showing a strong interest early is automatically manipulation, then what exactly are we supposed to do? Be cold? Be detached? Pretend we don't care? People constantly say, I want effort, I want consistency, I want intentionality. But when somebody actually shows strong interest early, if it doesn't work out later, people rewrite the story and say, that was love bombing. And the irony is, women do this too. Text all day, call constantly, talk about future plans, show heavy interest early. But when they notice something that they don't like, maybe it's emotional instability, lack of ambition, poor communication, and they pull away. But they don't call themselves manipulators. They simply say, I lost interest. I realized we weren't compatible, or better yet, I changed my mind. So why does one side get framed as malicious while the other side gets framed as human? A lot of people confuse emotional intensity with malicious intent. Those are not the same thing. Human beings are emotional creatures. People get caught up in chemistry. People project potential onto each other before they fully experience reality. And sometimes they genuinely mean everything they say in that moment. But the uncomfortable truth is feelings are real, but feelings are also unstable. And I think that's the part people struggle to accept, because it feels better to believe they tricked me than to admit they genuinely had interest at first, but then their feelings changed. Now again, real manipulation absolutely exists, but I also think we become too comfortable labeling every failed intense connection as deception, because sometimes it wasn't love bombing. Sometimes two people were just high on potential, and one person came down to reality sooner than the other. King word.